Our special guests today are three generations of an exceptional Iowa family, the Giardini family. Ann Giardini and her late husband, Russ, have three children, Mike and Julie and Angie, and we are delighted to have them and their spouses and their beautiful children here with us this afternoon. We thank you all for helping us commemorate this very special moment for the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. As you all know, we are in the midst of our Iowa First campaign for breakthrough medicine, a $500 million initiative for University of Iowa healthcare, and it includes our $50 million building campaign for the new facility for the Children's Hospital. It's an important part of that campaign, and the Giardines and other generous contributors are helping us take medical education and medical research to new frontiers. They're moving healthcare into new realms of hope and care and cure. They're actually helping us change the lives of patients and families. Because this is such a transformative moment for our university and for healthcare, it's fitting that Sally Mason, the 20th president of the University of Iowa, is with us this afternoon. She's in her 6th year as president of the university and has a unique understanding of the vital role that healthcare plays in our campus, in our state, across the nation, and around the world. No one works harder on behalf of this university and the healthcare and the teaching and learning and research that goes on here than President Sally Mason. Please join with me in welcoming her.
Wow. I hadn't had a chance to stand up here and look out at the masses out there. This is truly fabulous. Thank you all for coming today. The illness of a child, especially a serious illness, is always a difficult time for both the patient and the family. And at the Children's Hospital here, we want to provide the highest quality and most compassionate medical care possible. This is why this new hospital is so important for our university and our state, as well as our region and the country. The new hospital will further develop a statewide children's system of care with state-of-the-art equipment and sophisticated health information technology. We also want to make sure that our patients and their families are as comfortable as possible and that they have their emotional as well as physical needs attended to with care and, of course, with great sensitivity. That's why we're so pleased and we're so grateful to make this special announcement today. The Giardini family has done so much for the university and community over the years. We are grateful to count them among our closest friends and supporters. Their contributions of all kinds are always marked by thoughtfulness and compassion, whether it was the Giardini Athletic Learning Center, or student scholarship support, or the Hope Lodge, or their support for the Solon community. All done with great thoughtfulness and obviously great compassion. The UI community is grateful today that the Giardines continue to support and invest in the University of Iowa. So now I'm very pleased and honored to acknowledge the vision and generosity of the Giardini family once again, and to announce that they have made a $12 million commitment to support the new Children's Hospital. This is the largest gift to date for the Children's Hospital building campaign, and it is one that will help us make great progress toward our new home for children's health care. The Giardini family's generosity will help ensure that we're doing all that we can in our new Children's Hospital to make the experience for patients and their families the best that it possibly can be. So I want to thank the Giardines once again for your support, your vision, and for your extraordinary generosity. Now it's my pleasure to introduce to you someone else who has a great personal interest in this project. He is actually a pediatrician in disguise as a vice president. He does a wonderful job at both of those things. I know from having come to know him over the 6 years, well, 5+ years now that I've been here. Jean Robillard, our Vice President for Medical Affairs.
Well, thank you, Sally, Lynette, Anne, Mike, Angie, Julie. Thank you so much for what you are doing today, and for everyone who is also here today. And I want also to take a chance, before going further, to recognize the physicians, the nurses, the staff, who are really making this place what it is today. And that's why we are here also today for them. And many countless friends who have been helpful for the Children's Hospital over the years. And I don't want to forget Mary Ference as well. And Mary is probably here somewhere. I know she was supposed to be here. Who over the last 4 years has been chairing the community committee for the Children's Hospital, has visited also multiple Children's Hospitals with our group of people over the last 2 years. And the Dance Marathon people, these students who over the last 18 years have been dancing day and night, literally, to help children and their family. And let's not forget the children also. That's what we hear. When you look at the past and you look at how we end up here, this is quite interesting. And I don't want to take too much time, but we had the Children's Hospital years ago, 1919. That was before the General Hospital was built. But rapidly, I mean, it was used during polio era, but rapidly it became too small. The children's services moved in the General Hospital in the 60s on the first and second floor of the General Hospital on the west side. And at the end of the 70s, beginning of the 90s, then there were some construction here, which you are in, the Carver Pavilion, the Colleton, and some of the children's services moved here. Today, we have children's services everywhere in this place, in all 3 pavilions, the Carver, the Papa John, and the Colleton Pavilion, including also the General Hospital. This is dispersed all over the place. And this is really why, one of the reasons why we need to build a Children's Hospital. We have expanded in space, we have expanded in number of patients we treat, but more importantly, we have also seen the quality increasing. And now we have a Children's Hospital that is ranked among the 20 best in the country here in Iowa. And I think this is very, very important for Iowans to have that quality. But we cannot continue like we are now. Our children deserve better, and we need to bring all of these services together. And I want really to personally thank Anne, Mike, Julie, Angie, and your entire family for your remarkable contribution to building a brighter future for the children of Iowa and children of the country in that respect. Their gift is a transformational gift. It will transform our present Children's Hospital to a state-of-the-art facility. It will give us an opportunity to expand our reach, to bring specialized pediatric care to every community in Iowa, and it will allow us also to better meet the current and future needs of Iowa children. But this outstanding gift by the Giardini family, which will name the beautiful new lobby that we will have in the Children's Theater, is, as I'm concerned, a lot more than a transformational gift. It's a gift to all of us here, to all of us in Iowa. It's a gift to our children and to our grandchildren. And more importantly, the impact of this outstanding gift will continue to grow and touch more people every year for decades to come. Over the last year, I had this unique opportunity really to know a little better Anne and her family, Mike, Julie, Angie, and today some of the grandchildren that you have. And I can tell you that in their decision, their head, their hands, and their heart came attached to this gift. This gift is really a reflection of their commitment to this community and to the heartland of this country. This gift is an expression of their value and how important family and children are to them. And there are really no words to express our appreciation for your tremendous generosity. And we cannot thank you enough for what you are continuing to do for this community and for children. Thank you so much. it's my pleasure to introduce to you Tony Brady of Iowa City, who will share her own family experience at the UI Children's Hospital.
I'm so happy to speak to you today at this wonderful announcement and to represent families and young patients who are cared for by the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. As Dr. Robillard mentioned, our family lives in Iowa City, and the whole Brady bunch, my husband Nate, my daughter Emmy, my daughter Esty, my son Finney, and son Dexter are all here to celebrate today. It's Dexter's journey that brought us to become part of the University of Iowa Children's Hospital family. A little over 3 years ago, Dexter was born extremely premature. He was 17 weeks early. He weighed just over 1 pound, and as family, we were terrified and devastated. But the incredible NICU that we have here gave us hope, and they saved his life. Not to say it was a smooth ride. Dexter hit bumps, and he was helped along the way by pediatric surgeons, pediatric urologists, nephrologists, otolaryngologists, physical and occupational therapists, and ophthalmologists, and the ped specialty clinic that we've visited since Dexter was allowed to go home with us. In all, Dexter lived here for 5 months, and our family spent every spare moment that we had here with him. So we've gotten to know this hospital experience quite well. And I know patients and families will benefit so much from the new Children's Hospital. Having a sick child is one of the most traumatic things that can happen to a family, but a supportive environment can have such an impact to help us get through those very, very tough times. And the new Children's Hospital is being designed specifically to foster that family-centered approach that is so important here. I want you to know that the leadership of Children's Hospital takes very seriously the input that patients and families have here. I've helped bring the family perspective as a member of the new Children's Hospital Steering Committee, and my voice, along with many other voices of families and young patients, is being heard and listened to and asked for. Dexter is now 3 years old. He takes no medicines. He started preschool just like any other little kid. That's what our doctors told us would happen, and we are so grateful to them and for the Children's Hospital, and so grateful to the Giardini family and their generosity. This great gift to an already amazing hospital will ensure that when children need care here, they will receive it in a state-of-the-art environment that provides comfort and support as well as excellent health care. So, from the Brady family to the Giardini family, thank you for caring so much.
Hey Dexter, could you wave at everybody? Right here. All right. Thank you, Tundi. Thank you, Nate. Thanks to your family for helping us understand the impact each and every day. You know, there are lots of people in the room who've probably heard of Fred Rogers. You remember Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood from that beloved television show. And he once said, "Anyone who does anything for a child is a hero to me." And we've got lots of heroes in the room. Lots of folks in white coats, lots of nurses, lots of child life specialists, lots of people who make this happen day in and day out. But today we're here to welcome another set of heroes to that family, and that's the Giardini family. They're heroes for helping us help these kids like Dexter and all of the other patients at the Children's Hospital through this visionary support. Their legacy of giving is remarkable. They've been loyal Hawkeyes and tremendous philanthropists, as Jean and Sally have mentioned. 11 grandchildren, soon to be 12 in this community, and we're delighted to have all of you here. I'm pleased now to introduce Anne Giardini to speak on behalf of the family, who was all involved in making this wonderful gift.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and young people, and thank you very much. The Giardini family is very proud to be here to celebrate the announcement of the new Children's Hospital, and we couldn't be more excited to be a part of this great event. These past few months, we have been hearing a lot about the American dream from all of the political candidates during this election year. Unfortunately, the person responsible for us being able to live our American dream is not with us today, is no longer with us. And I know he is looking down on us today and is very happy to see our involvement in this special project. We heard about the new hospital a few years back in the planning stages from Mary Ferentz. We watched its progress right up to this exciting moment. And to have such a facility so close with such highly skilled professionals and wonderful care means a lot, not only to me as a grandmother of 12 soon grandchildren, but so much to this community, this state, and the country, and the world. We are so honored to be part of the project that will help so many children and families for many years to come. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank everyone involved in creating this facility, Dr. Robillard, Ken Gates, all of the planning committees, the architects, and all of the staff, and the administrators, and the volunteers that have already put hours and hours into getting every detail just right for our children and our families. You have done a great job so far, and we can't wait to see and step foot into the new facility. Russ and I both liked projects that touched people's lives, and we know this one will certainly do that. One request we have as a family is to challenge you out there, our community, to also support this project. This campaign has millions of more dollars to raise, and we hope that you will give what you can to help support this wonderful facility and its superb staff. After all, if we don't take care of our children, who will? Thank you so much for being here today, and again, we are so fortunate to be part of this day. Thank you.